right, Pisces, welcome to you. This is your reading for August 2024. Let's see what wants to come through here for you. All these readings are general, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So it's between you and me. You take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? That's the goal here, for you to get some message from this reading. Let's see where we want to go right now. This is the Sacred Symbols deck I'm using for Pisces. That's lovely. Gratitude. Grounded. That's a 22 card. Relief. Oh, what beautiful cards, Pisces. Oh my goodness. And focus. So there's earth and fire here too, in addition to your beautiful, loving energy. Oh, I just think this is such a gorgeous beginning to this reading. You are grounded and focused, but that doesn't keep you from advancing forward. It doesn't keep you stuck. Some of you are getting unstuck and feeling super duper amounts of gratitude because this is going to come through in a way that is going to cause you tremendous relief. Okay. Some situation that has seemed like it's not going anywhere is going to move forward, is going to shake itself free. And this has been an area of some consternation for you. Okay, if there's been problems with money, that seems like it's going to shake itself free to bring you something more stable. If this has been about a love partner, there's definitely a feeling of like, okay, now I understand. Now I see where this is going. Oh, I love this, Pisces. We do have Saturn. Saturn is in retrograde, and so is Neptune in your sign. You know, Saturn is bringing in this energy of doing the work, but in retrograde, Saturn doesn't really have that kind of energy at all. It's more or less like inward. It's sort of forcing you to look inward for the answers. And I feel like if you have been blaming yourself for something, you should stop. You should stop blaming yourself. Okay. Neptune in retrograde is, oh, very interesting. Okay. Neptune in retrograde is very much about disillusionment and seeing something that has created disillusionment. I feel like you've blamed yourself for something, and you made it up. Okay. You made up this blame thing because this is a pattern. This is a life pattern from your family that, you know, we must blame ourselves in order to get free of something. And while I acknowledge that it's like, don't take the blame, like acknowledge a situation, but it doesn't have to be like recrimination for yourself. Acknowledge a situation exists and say, yes, this is my part in it. I feel like you've got to lighten up on yourself quite a bit here. 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, look at this. 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. This is definitely coming from growing up, from family. I feel like you got some kind of message that the only way to success or happiness is by completely taking responsibility in a way that cripples you. Not in a way that is legit, you know, like, okay, we're all responsible for the situations in our lives. That's true. But somewhere it got misshapen in your mind that you had to take the blame for things that even you can't control, that are outside of your, above your pay grade, outside of your capabilities. And in terms of like, other people have free will as well. And you're not responsible for everyone's happiness. You're not responsible for everyone's unhappiness. Okay, so really lighten up on yourself here. That feels like a message that needs to come through to some of you who have been stuck. You might not have connected these dots. Okay, that something is a message from a long time ago that says everything in your life is to be blamed on you. That's different than saying we take responsibility for our lives. That's very different. Okay? I want you to see the difference there. And I feel like that's a thing that's coming through in what's going on for August. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, there you are. Beautiful energy here. There's death, big transformation coming for you. Wow. Look at the healing energy coming through here. The Star, Knight of Swords, ooh, Temperance. Okay, I'm just saying this to you. There's a person who is not going to be happy that you're getting unstuck. Either it shows them up. This could be a partner who's kind of like adopted that whole idea that you need to blame yourself for everything. And so now that you're kind of saying like, that's not a real thing, they're not happy. This could also be a parent that is not happy that you're going to advance and be a success. Okay. Page of Wands. Look at that. King of Wands, Nine of Swords. You're also coming up against this paradigm that you have that you're responsible for your parents' happiness, or you're responsible for not doing anything that's going to cause them to worry or to be concerned or something like that. But they've used that to control you. And I don't mean to like throw anybody's parents under the bus. I'm just saying this could actually show up in a partner. And you're like, where is this coming from? Why is this person trying to keep me down, trying to not being excited in my advances or my my successes? Some of you could be noticing that there were plenty of people around you who were super happy when you were kind of Eeyoreing your life. And like nothing good's ever going to come from me. And they're like, okay, have another beer. Okay, have another shot. Okay, let's go out and do this. Okay, good. That's fine. They required you to stand in place. That is not what is happening. So I expect that some of you are going to be offloading or purging a great deal. This could have already happened in that full moon in Capricorn. Some of you have become estranged from family and relatives. Some of you have seen that the people around you are not supportive of your dreams. That was an illusion, okay, that they were supportive. So the change and the transformation is coming here. This likely already happened. Knight of Cups, the Justice card, the Knight of Wands, and the World. For some of you, if this is happening right now, if you are gaining some kind of confidence, chances are you've gained some kind of confidence because of some small level of success. Something has poked through this veil of I don't deserve it, or I'm not going to get what I want in life. Something has poked through. If it's a love partner, fantastic. This person will be someone who is very supportive of your success, wants to see you go places. This could be a boss. This could be somebody who sees your potential and kind of breaks through that and gives you opportunities. And this time, you don't sabotage them. So if you ever study archetypes, which tarot is archetypal experiences that we all share, which is why general readings are so fascinating, because I'm plugging into an energy of Pisces right now. And this is a storyline for some with Pisces energy in their chart. And it could be everybody, but it's like, all right, whoever sees this message is the one it's for. Someone has pierced the veil of hopelessness. And what I was talking about with archetypes is we all have, Carolyn Mace is a really terrific resource when it comes to archetypal energies, meaning these are things that we all have in common. We all have in common like an inner child. We all have in common a saboteur, a prostitute, and the golden child. Well, not the golden child, but there's four that we all hold in our hearts at all times. And the child that is being elevated here is the one that has potential, the one that has a lot of potential. And the saboteur is an archetype that we all have too. And when we have belief systems that run counter to what's happening in our lives, bad or good, the saboteur comes in to try to crush it. Okay. And so I feel like you have made friends with the saboteur because it has kept you safe. That's sometimes why we sabotage things, because we feel unsafe. Like, this is a new territory. This is new terrain. I don't know what this is. And I want to feel safe again. So I sabotage stuff. Now, the person who is poking through the veil of this sees you as somebody who has a lot of potential and like kind of doesn't allow for that nonsense. Kind of pokes through your veil of self-sabotage and is like, kind of shakes you out of it and is like, hey, that's not a thing. Hey, stop. Not going to let this happen to you. Not going to let you do this to yourself. So this person really has your best interests at heart. I don't know if this is a love partner or a friend or a boss or someone who is really interested in you getting out of this hole. It's almost like this person is an angel or a guardian angel or a guide sent to usher you out of this just recurring cycle of self-sabotage. This Knight of Swords coming in. Yes, because I see Archangel Michael here. Oh yeah, Emperor, King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So you have been gaslit, likely, in your life. People have been telling you, this is likely coming from a masculine parent, that you are not good enough for something. This is not for you. Don't get too big for your britches. Don't get out over your skis. Don't get too excited. Like, really pushing you to keep yourself out of this next level of joy that's being offered to you. And I feel like once you see that, so I get the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, I just feel like you see this person as someone who knows better than you. The person who's encouraging your saboteur, self-sabotage, the person that's encouraging that. But you have an angel here. An angel, especially if you have stepped into doing some healing work on your own, doing some work on your own, using tarot, using astrology, using Reiki, using tools to kind of, work on yourself. And now you're kind of excited about something, or you're kind of interested in something. And this person comes along and always crushes those dreams. This person is a crusher of dreams. But this is ending. And what's trying to come in is some new excitement here. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. There's definitely some excitement here by the time we get to Libra time. So we're in Leo. We're going through to Virgo, which takes care of August. Virgo goes into September, and then Libra's at the end of September. So something happening in August. I feel like you stick with the positive. Stick with the thing that feels good. You're used to being gaslit. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you here. How funny that is. This reading says to me that you still are in this page state when it comes to this person. You're unable to kind of stand up to them, or you're unable to feel strong enough to, go your own way or do your own thing, regardless of what this person says. It's kind of like you have to kind of reverse the roles here. You have to see this person as the reason that they're doing it is they are scared of whatever. They're scared of you being successful because it's going to make them look bad. This person doesn't want to be outshone. This person doesn't want to, even if the result is having a child or a person in their life who's not successful, then they can blame you for that. This is about you moving into something more powerful. So you're kind of flipping the script on this. And the reason that this can happen now, and it hasn't happened in all these many years that this has been happening, is that you have a date with destiny here. There's a guardian angel. There's a a guide who's come to Earth who is basically getting in the way of a self-sabotaging pattern. It's big. All right. So Pisces, let's continue. This is your August reading. There's a link below if this is your story. We'll look at what you don't see coming. We'll go deeper into this guide and who this is and what you can expect from them in the future. Where are you going? Where are you going with this? Let's look at that. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Pisces. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.